Erica, as you say, he is the fourth personal support worker in the GTA to die of COVID-19, but more importantly, he has a name, and it's Leonard Rodriguez. He worked at the assisted living home here behind me in York. He leaves behind an army of people who love him, and like all the other PSWs who died of this virus, they say his death could have been prevented too. During one of the most painful moments of their lives, the Rodriguez family is doing what Leo, as they lovingly called him, did in his 29 years as a personal support worker, giving a voice to their father who died, a death that they say could have been prevented.
All the way from him being a worker in the healthcare system to take care of people, all the way down to his dying breath, there were so many people dropping the ball. We don't understand how so many people could have dropped the ball. We don't understand, like my mom said, this was a traumatizing thing for all of us.
The 61-year-old, who has 3 children, worked with Access Independent Living Services on Eglinton Avenue West. According to his wife, Dorothy, Leo was in a constant battle to get personal protective equipment for himself and colleagues. He ultimately purchased his own from the dollar store.
I said, Len, why didn't you come home? Why didn't you just walk away from the job and come home? He said, but I have to go look after the clients. So I just go to the dollar store. I bought from Maz, and this is what he gets.
Leonard was sent home on April 6th after possibly being exposed and died exactly 1 month later. On Monday, the family says they drove Leo to the hospital, but were shocked hours later when he was sent home, unable to breathe, stand up, coughing uncontrollably, pale and disoriented.
He could have been sent home 2 days before he died. So this may have been preventable.
Why was Leonard discharged, they ask? City News reached out to Humber River Hospital, who said they were saddened to learn about Leonard's death. In a statement, they also said, quote, standard hospital policy includes clinical assessments for safe discharge and instructions to return to the emergency department for any reason. Dorothy found Leo unresponsive in his room where he died. It was up to the Rodriguez family to find a funeral home to pick up the body that had been laying on the floor for 5 hours.
My son is sitting on a chair watching his father on the floor like this thing. When are they coming to pick up my dad?
Leonard Rodriguez is the 4th PSW in the GTA to die from COVID. It's a list that also includes Christine Megdagarian, Arlene Reed, and Sharon Roberts. 3 women, 1 man, all people of color, working in an industry disproportionately represented by minorities. Leo's family, now in self-isolation, is unable to attend the funeral of the man who was ready to help anyone, anytime.
We won't get to honor him the way we want to, but this is why we're doing these interviews.
Use a building, part of it is assisted living and the other is Toronto community housing, so there is some common spaces shared. At a city meeting this afternoon, Toronto's top doctor, Dr. Aline Davila, says public health officials were at the building and they confirmed that it meets and exceeds current standards. We did reach out to the assisted living building to ask about PPEs. We have not heard back.